My name is Margaret Nowak-Niedźwiecka, Małgorzata in Polish. I represent Poldent company. I'm a vice president in the company, also a co-owner of the company.
Morad Ben Mera, coming straight from Algeria, CEO of Dentina company in Algeria. We are meeting for our 10th anniversary, 10 years of continuous cooperation between Dentina and Endostar Poldent.
Endostar is a brand of endodontic instruments. Poldent company is a producer of endodontic instruments. Not only, we also distribute some other brands, but production is our main activity. And Endostar is a brand of endodontic instruments we produce since now it will be almost 34 years.
So Dentina is a company established in Algiers, the capital, since 2012. So it's almost 12 years, which was really fast. We are dealing with all the equipment and the consumable in the dental field. And also we are distributors of Poldent since long years.
Since 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
As I told you, this is the 34 years now. We started as a Polish-Swedish company producing only blades at the beginning. The Swedish company wanted to make production somewhere else, not in Sweden because it was too expensive. So they moved to Poland, we established a company and we started. At the beginning, we sold the instruments only to Sweden. Then we started to sell them in Poland. It was very quick. And then we started to sell to different countries all over the world, Algeria including. And Endostar as a brand was established more or less 15, 18 years ago. But let's say, honestly, we didn't really do much at the beginning for the brand. The development of the brand lasts more than 10 years for sure, but yeah. This is very important, 10 years with our partners.
Yeah. So I would say my beginning was totally by accident. I was working in another dental company since 2007. But when I quit, I was thinking about having a restaurant. So that's really a funny story. And I even start looking for a place and someone because I love food. So obviously. So, but later I figured out that the thing that I love to do more and I like really more is dealing with dental products. So I started my company again in the end of 2012. And the story began there as a simple distributor. Then since 2015, Poldent was our first international partner.
Oh, nice to hear.
Yeah. There is really a big difference between 10 years ago and now. I don't like really to give compliments to Dentina, but I would say that if we ask any dentist in Algeria, they will rank us at least on the top 3. So I would say, yeah, we are one of the leaders in the market. We grow in a huge and phenomenal way in the last years, especially by covering all the dental field aspects. And yeah, here we are. We are still and hoping to grow again more and more.
Yes, and I would say that you are growing very quickly.
Thank you.
So, don't be so modest because we know, of course, we cooperate with you since 10 years and this is a very good cooperation, but we have seen the way you grow, we have seen what you really achieved.
Thank you.
The question is not an easy one. We are, let's say, well known in different countries. We are, of course, very well known in Poland because Poland is our main market. But still, we are quite a small producer of endodontic instruments. So there are companies which are much bigger than us. which, well, doesn't mean a thing. You know, you have to do something, so we try to do the best we can in our endodontic instruments. And I think for us, the real turning point was the moment we started to produce the heat-treated nickel titanium files. So I would say that 2018, 2019, the introduction to the market of the E3 Azure files was a real turning point.
So Endostar also, it was like a pure chance because I was looking for a brand which is established in Europe. They are not much, and they are even lower nowadays. I don't know 10 brands. There is only few. So at that time, I was doing some researches in order to find a good company with good products, good prices established in Europe, and it turned out that Poland is the only one filling all these criteria. So we contacted Miss Anna, was my contact, I think, in the first time.
For sure she was,
yeah.
yes, for sure she
And
was.
we,
She still is.
yeah, she still. And we did our first order, and honestly, at that time, we wasn't disappointed about the quality of the product. So, and from then we started.
But please remember that you also did a lot of trainings. So the dentists learned more about our files, and you also did a great job introducing the files into your market.
For training, yeah, there is two names that I will never forget, for sure. We start special thanks to Ayub bin Hariga, our friend, really big friend that helped us in promoting the files in the beginning, and also our friend from Poland that I didn't see from a long time, Dr. Piotr Wujec, that he went even to some places that Algerians didn't go to. So thanks to them, really.
Yes. Well, the beginnings were very good, actually. You know, I would say that we have two types of distributors. The distributors who are really engaged in our cooperation, and this is obviously Dentina, because okay. Dentina did a lot to establish our brand of files in Algeria, the trainings, all the exhibitions, etc. And there are distributors who just sell. So, of course, Dentina is one of our biggest distributors for sure, and one of our best distributors. And this is also, of course, due to the fact that Mr. Morat is really engaged in promoting the products he sells. So he's a real distributor.
Thank you.
This is why our cooperation is really very, very fantastic, and we really value it.
We like always to sell products and give science with it. So this is globally our vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think there is a trend worldwide market that people are shifting more or less to cheap products. But to be honest, still, these dentists who shift to these cheap products, they are not finding necessary that this is a good solution for them. So maybe after time, so we are losing like clients for a while, then they are getting back to us because we are having good files. I don't see really any other challenge except the price, but also the fact that since 2018, when we had this heat-treated instruments, this was really a game changer. So comparing to the quality, there is not a lot of files which can compete with us, not only in the Algerian market, but I think even worldwide.
Yes, this is true. Thank you very much for this opinion. Our files, heat-treated files, and by the way, this is absolutely our own technology developed in Poland in our company by our R&D department. Those files are really very good files, and they are still files for a, let's say, reasonable price. So I also see the trend for many dentists going to, let's say, much cheaper files, but a lot of them are returning. So this is just the job we do. We sell them, we teach them, we give lectures, we meet at conferences and exhibitions. And if someone does not like, let's say, to have good files for a reasonable price, so what? Most of them do.
So speaking about our market again, I don't know any dentist who is telling us that Endostar files are bad files. So the only remark is about the price. Okay, we are one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive files, because the other brands, European brands, are not existing. But this is it. I mean, no one is saying that our files are bad files.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everyone is saying they are the best.
Yes, the quality counts, and you have to pay for the quality. If Chinese files at some point reach very good quality, they will not be cheap.
Exactly, totally true.
I think the most important is just trust. Because when you trust your partner, you trust that the partner does everything in a proper way, then the cooperation is very easy.
For Dentina, the most important thing in cooperation with Endostar is that Endostar stay exactly like it is, a family-owned company, because I'm personally working with a lot of companies, including super big companies, family-owned companies. The best way to deal and the most direct way and the funnier way to work, because we like also to have fun when working, is to work with a family-owned company. So I hope that you will stay like this.
Thank you very much. We also hope so, because cooperation is people with people, always. So you do not cooperate with corporation or a big company. You cooperate with people always.
So I can say one thing for all the companies willing to work with Endostar, that they will find two things mainly. First thing is that they will find a wonderful people here, ready to answer, ready to help, and to promote all the cooperation in the future. The second thing is that they will just be selling one, if not the most advanced dental files in the market. So they will. The job will be at some points the job will be really easy for them, but because comparing to few years when we were selling the no heated treatment files, there is really a big gap between the two eras.
A big difference, yes. This is what we are talking about. That was a game changer for sure. So thank you very much, and I agree with you that the staff in Poland is extraordinary. So they will for sure help every distributor we can find to sell our files. Well, I was always interested in going to space, the moon, to Mars, etc. So in my dreams, real dreams, I see Endostar on Mars. But to be honest, of course, we would like to grow. We would like to have much better cooperation with our partners, meaning that they can sell a lot of our files, and most of the clients will be really satisfied with the files, and there will be more and more clients. So our partners will grow with us. This is actually what we would like to accomplish. Also, we have some new products which we hope to introduce into the market in the near future. This is the question of certificates and certification process, but when it's finished, hopefully next year, we will be able to introduce the new files, and we hope that those new files will also find good clients in Algeria. The doctors should like them.
So now I can rely the color of amber to Mars, because you like the space. So maybe the next version should be colors from the space. Yes. So you'll have a color from Mars, a color from the moon, a color, and that's it. keep growing. It's simple, because I believe that if we are not growing, we are just getting back. So doing our best to keep growing and keep bringing new technologies, being on the hunting this how to say this new advancements in the dental field, and make our dentists happy.
Yes, that's true. The happy clients are good clients,
Yeah.
because they return, they buy the products, and this is a completely win-win situation. Yes, and of course, what is very important is the development. I agree with you that, you know, if you don't develop, you just go back, and this is something we don't want to do.
Yeah.
Well, a very good question. Well, of course, professionally, you know, I'm the vice president of the company and co-owner of the company. As I told you, I at some point would like to go to space, so I hope that space flight will be available for people like me in short time, so I can do it. I am also now a grandmother, and two grandchildren plus two more on the way, twins. So this is
Congratulations.
Yes, this is something which is very important for me. I'm a diver. I like skiing. I like walking. I do yoga, so I try to keep myself fit for the development of the company and also for the family. Well, there are so many interesting things in the world to do, so I try to do them. I love traveling around. I have never been to Algeria, so at some point I think I need to go there. One of the not so many countries I have never visited, and I know it is a fantastic country. So
you won't be disappointed for sure.
This is something about me. Yes, and I learned from your key opinion leader that there are good diving places also in Algeria.
He's a diver.
Yes, he's a diver, yeah.
This is something that I never think about it, to present myself like this, except in the courses of languages. You know, when you go to language course and they will teach you how to present yourself. So beside of the professional things, I'm a simple guy coming from a huge country in Africa. So, you know, our country is too big that even if you do anything, you will see it just like a small thing. So, and comparing to you, you want to go to space, I will just stay on Earth and hope that I will visit all the countries. I don't remember, they are 200, 202. So this will be really nice if I can do it. I like also do a lot of sport, depending on the time I have, not enough time like I used to have. But yeah, I'm trying my best to keep myself in shape.
Okay, nice. So thank you very much for the 10
Thank
years.
you.